All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking something really cool, a tool that is completely redefining how local businesses present themselves and actually take orders. We're looking at a platform called Kartu. Now, this was built from the ground up in Kampot, Cambodia, specifically to empower restaurants, cafes, bars, and even boutiques to create a super professional digital footprint. And the best part? You don't need a tech degree or some massive budget to pull it off. Let's see how it works. Now, what's really interesting about this concept is how it completely challenges the old, clunky way we're used to running things. Imagine a customer walking right up to your table or into your store. They scan a single, beautifully designed QR code, and boom, they get absolutely everything they need instantly right on their screen. No more hunting around for an outdated Facebook page, no awkward asking for a physical menu, no searching Google Maps to figure out your operating hours. Just one scan, and your entire business is quite literally in the palm of their hand. Section 1, the all-in-one digital mini site. So the crucial point to understand here is that we aren't just talking about a basic static PDF menu. This is a complete advertising presentation, a dynamic mini site. On one elegant page, your customers get your complete visual catalog, complete with dynamic pricing and item variants. But that's not all. They also get your direct contact info, your exact Google Maps location, your operating hours, links to all your social media, and even a list of the payment methods you accept. It's the whole shebang. It effectively replaces the need for some expensive WordPress site or a fragmented social media presence, bringing your entire business identity into one single, centralized hub. Let's move on to Section 2, frictionless QR digital menus. The difference here is honestly pretty striking. You know how traditional tech solutions often force your customers to jump through hoops? Going to an app store, downloading a massive application over spotty Wi-Fi, creating an account just to see what's on the menu? Well, Cartrelli completely flips that script. It's built with an offline-first architecture. Because it uses super lightweight code and optimized images, it loads almost instantly, even if you're stuck on a weak 3G connection. The customer just points their normal phone camera at the code. Plus, the base version is totally free, which makes it a huge game changer for small local shops. 0. That is exactly how many apps your customer has to download. And maybe more importantly, it's exactly how many intermediaries stand between you and your money. No App Store accounts required, no hidden commissions, absolutely zero friction. All right, Section 3, Smart Cart and Versatile Ordering. Now, let's look at how this gorgeous catalog turns into a serious sales engine. Customers can actually tap the items they like, pick out specific variants like choosing between a small or large size, or deciding they want their steak well done instead of rare. And they literally build a shopping cart right there on their phone. It has this persistent My Order button, which effectively gives every single customer a personalized, interactive shopping cart, and they never even have to log into a system to use it. What's really amazing to me is the sheer versatility of this. Once the customer builds that cart, they hit Order Now. The system then instantly generates a perfectly formatted text order. But, and this is key, instead of sending it off into some opaque corporate cloud server, it routes the order directly through everyday apps your business is already using. We're talking Telegram, WhatsApp, SMS, or email. This opens up a direct human dialogue with the customer. Sure, it's perfect for a restaurant menu, but it works just as beautifully as a catalog for a local boutique selling clothes or a farmer selling organic ginger who just wants orders pinged straight to their WhatsApp. Let's dive into Section 4, the Waiter app, miniPOS. Okay, so here's the one more thing surprise that turns this into a true powerhouse for business owners. It actually includes an order-taking app built right in. Instead of shelling out thousands for an expensive, dedicated point-of-sale terminal or a fancy iPad for your floor staff, they can just use their own smartphones. They log into a dedicated reader mode, take orders directly at the table, assign a specific table number, and send it straight into the system. It takes that messy, chaotic paper notepad and replaces it with a clean, digital flow. And again, completely for free. Now, if you look at this, notice how logically the system separates the workflow status from the payment status. In the back-end dashboard, you or your waiter can see exactly where an order is at, whether it's open, in progress, done, or canceled. But crucially, the payment flag is totally independent from that. This gives you incredible flexibility. Say a customer wants to pay up front while their food is still in progress, or maybe they want to wait until the whole meal is done to settle up an unpaid bill. It perfectly mirrors the real-world chaos of running a restaurant floor. And the back end? Brilliantly simple. For those who love keeping records, your orders can sync directly into a simple Google Sheet. So it acts as your digital order book without forcing you to manage some complex proprietary database. But here's the coolest part. The miniPOS actually includes a built-in camera scanner right in the browser. So if a customer builds a cart on their phone, it generates a unique, compact QR code. The waiter just scans the customer's phone screen using their own phone's camera, and bam, the entire order instantly decodes right into the miniPOS. It is totally seamless. Next up, Section 5, built for local realities. This is a system that actually respects the realities of local businesses. Need your menu in English, French, and Khmer? No problem. Kartu handles it and even offers auto translations via DeepL that you can easily tweak yourself. And when we talk about your data, it uses what's called a flat JSON architecture. In plain English, that means your menus and your photos aren't held hostage in some corporate database. You essentially own your files. Whether you're a bustling cafe that needs multilingual menus or a local freelancer who wants a digital portfolio with a shopping cart built in, it molds perfectly to how you operate. Which brings us to Section 6, setup in 30 minutes. You might be thinking all this sounds way too complicated to set up, right? Actually, 30 minutes. That is all it takes to have this entirely configured. And I literally mean zero coding required. If you know how to upload a picture of your dog to Facebook, you have all the technical skills you need to build a complete Kartu.Page. The setup really is remarkably straightforward. You claim a custom URL, like Kartu.Page/yourbusiness, you upload your logo, drag and drop your photos in, add your prices, and you're pretty much done. The dashboard shows you exactly what your customer is going to see. In fact, this process is so fast, it's actually sparked a whole new local gig economy. Young freelance setup artists are literally walking into local businesses, taking pictures of their paper menus, and getting them completely digitized and live on Kartu in under an hour for a quick setup fee. 1 QR, your business. That really is the core ethos here. It's all about consolidating your entire business presence, your dynamic catalog, your contact details, and your whole ordering system into one elegant, scannable square. So, what does this all mean for you? We've seen how this platform completely shatters the traditional barriers to entry. With zero technical skills needed, zero apps for your customers to download, and an offline-first approach that actually works in the real world, the friction is completely gone. So the real question is, isn't it time you put your entire catalog and an incredibly smart mini POS right in the palm of your customer?